It's our third episode of our ongoing Dragonbane campaign. This is one of the few we're playing out some of the adventures in the box set. So if you are enjoying this, please hit that like button down below. If you're coming across our show for the very first time, I'd love to have you hit that subscribe button or that follow button wherever you're listening to this or watching this content. I greatly appreciate everybody that supports the show and is part of our VCG community. All right, tonight we're going to be playing Temple of the Purple Flame. Stick around. Hey everyone, welcome to Victory Condition Gaming. My name is Doug. Today on the show we're playing Dragonbane, our third episode, Temple of the Purple Flame. Before we begin, I will remind everyone that if you're interested in picking up a copy of this game, I believe I put the link in the description of this video, so feel free to click on that to check it all out. We've got it's going to be a great box set. I believe they're still taking late pledges as of this show, but if you're watching this in the future, then you'll just have to order it from your friendly local game store or online. All right, let's bring our adventures in for this session. We've got our normal crew. Thanks so much for joining me tonight, my adventuring party.
Hello.
I'm so excited. We had a little delay because I've been out on the road doing conventions and all this and that, but glad that we're finally able to get back together and finally get this in action. Does anybody want to kind of recap what we did last episode? We played Bothild's Load, where you went into a mine, and Baston, I think, made friends with some goblins and a goblin queen, and
oh yeah,
and they called it a mine.
A mine.
You also defeated this
giant white snake creature, sea serpent thing,
aquatic serpent thing, and you actually became at the end of the session. You actually became allies with this goblin army. They appreciated the fact that you eradicated the beast that was afflicting their minds and all that, and you actually discovered a second piece of this statuette that you're trying to assemble the four pieces of to determine this big weapon, the sword that is going to help.
And we put a ghost spirit to rest.
You did, yeah, that's right.
Yep.
Bothild,
yeah,
absolutely.
We saved McCander from drowning on multiple occasions.
We found out that McCander,
times.
Our duck barbarian, or isn't that what you are? A duck barbarian?
I'm a knight.
Our duck knight can't swim. Evidently, right. We found that out.
It's because of the armor. It's not.
Yeah, it's definitely. It's got to be the armor.
It's got to be the armor. It's got to be. Yeah, and on your way out, you have also Maladuck, who is the goblin queen. Says something along the lines of that they're gathering forces because they know a great evil is starting to also gather troops, and they make mention of this temple that is across the land, which you've also probably heard of at the outskirt, the village that you were originally in on episode 1, but you know of this temple. This temple is not a place that people go into because it's just very it's got some weird murals on the side, and it used to be the temple by Sathmog, who of course is the demon that tried to take over this land. But yeah, basically the Goblin Queen says that she thinks that that's where most of the troops are starting to assemble their forces, or at least gain some of their power, and gives you that as your parting gift, and says good luck to you all, and says we'll be here gaining troops, and hopefully we'll come to your aid if you need us later on down the road and in your adventures.
Her parting gift was, here, go to this accursed
yeah, she
temple.
just kind of says, if you're looking to deal with the evil in this land that's coming,
if you enjoy this adventure and you'd like more,
this is probably the next place to go, because of the fact that it seems to be where all the evil is starting to emanate from, and all that.
Do you have the map handy again? Or
let me see. I think I do. Let me just double check.
I just want to get it straight in my brain again.
Yeah. So
we're looking for this temple now.
The temple, let's say...
Bothild's Lode was in the bottom left?
It is right above... So Bothild's Lode is on the bottom left. This is... I don't know if you can see it from where you're at, but... it is kind of towards the center of the map, north of Outskirt. So it'll take you a week or two to get there, which is fine.
It in the Magna Woods?
Yes, it's right there in the Magna Woods.
Okay. And it'll take us how long to get there, sorry?
It'll take you about a week. It will take you a little while.
All right.
I'm not sure if... So Maladuck says, if you would like to probably pursue any other leads as to where this the other pieces might be, that would be the place that I would go, just because that seems to be where all of the evil is starting to emanate from. Is this temple that has some bad vibes coming from it?
Sounds like a place we need to be. Well, I mean, that's not true at all. It sounds like a place we don't want to go anywhere near, but if we want to get the rest of the pieces of this little statue, we don't really have much of an option. All right, so, okay, we didn't pick up anything other than the axe for Makander in there, so we don't have to worry about anything gear-wise. Do we want to go anywhere else before we go to the temple? Do anybody need any supplies or anything? Or
I have plenty of breadcrumbs left. I should be okay.
Orla?
I thought ducks weren't supposed to eat breadcrumbs. Aren't you supposed to eat like cut grapes or something?
Wow, this duck.
Grapes.
This duck survives entirely on breadcrumbs.
Oh, okay.
We sort of hijacked Orla, so you're still okay to come along?
As long as you don't try and eat my food.
I don't even understand what you would eat, honestly. You're all pointy-eared and whatnot. Probably leaves, grass, perhaps.
All right.
I'm good to go.
You're good to go, Baston?
Oh, of course.
All right. Yeah, so you venture out, and it's going to be a few days journey across the land to this temple. It's kind of uneventful. Things are kind of quiet, kind of eerily quiet. Usually, where you would see some, birds chirping and some, chipmunks and some creatures. Some creatures, scampering up and down the trees. There's just no movement at all. As you're getting, a few days into it, you notice that the sky's turning darker. First it turns cloudy, and then it just kind of turns darker, and the clouds turn a little gray, and then all of a sudden, after the third day, the sky just is really just a dark purple in the sky.
No rain yet?
No rain, though.
That's weird. And instead it's purple.
Yeah, it's like dark. Like, you would say that it is the clouds look like storm clouds, but the air doesn't feel heavy. Like storm clouds usually right before a rainstorm. And you would swear that as you're looking at these dark clouds, they kind of have a purplish hue to them.
Huh.
Okay.
A purple what?
Hue.
Oh,
Purplish hue.
Purplish hue.
Purplish
Okay.
hue.
I thought you said purple a shoe, and I was like, what does that mean?
Purplish tissue.
What does this mean?
It's a purple
Okay.
shoe in the sky. It's an omen. Do I have any skill at that? I don't think I have anything that even vaguely explain that. Is anybody here good with the weather? I don't understand what's going on. It's making me
could be
nervous.
Something. Oops.
I can do tracking, but I can't do weather.
Would this be something that someone who's good at survival might have an idea what's going on with these clouds?
Probably not. It's definitely not natural. Let's put it that way.
Oh, well, that's unfortunate. I
Oh,
hate
it's not
unnatural
natural.
things.
Yeah, you know that this is nothing like you've ever seen.
Seems
You've never seen
wrong.
clouds like this before.
Now,
Hmm.
I'm going to make a pitch for learning here.
Okay.
Would these clouds have been around long enough that maybe word would have traveled and people might have studied this phenomenon?
No, they seem to be really. They seem to be recent. They seem to be like as you're getting closer and closer to your destination, they
Mhm.
seem to be getting darker and they seem to be spreading out a little bit further.
Okay.
Does there seem to be like a central point where these could be emanating from, or
It definitely seems to get darker as you get closer and closer to where this temple is located.
okay?
If I can't use my knives on these clouds, I would very much like to sneak away from them. Is that possible?
I would like to evade the clouds.
Evade the dark purplish hue clouds.
All right. Well, I guess that means we're going in the right direction, since we're going to a temple of the purple flame. Is that not our destination? Yes.
Makes
Yeah.
sense.
So as long as it's clouds and not flames, I'm good with that.
Yeah, you go ahead. Bastion.
I was going to say when we get close, we should probably take cover and try to stealth our way in, just not to disturb any guards or anything that may be on the outside.
Sure.
Well, once we see the temple, like none of us has ever been here, right?
No.
Okay.
You've known about this temple previously, and you know that it's not a place that people
Just don't go here because it's all creepy.
Because it is, based on what you've heard that there's weird stuff on the walls, and it used to be a temple for this demon lord that used to want to control the land.
Chrisanna does not appear to be happy about this.
Don't like that.
No,
That doesn't sound nice at all.
no.
All right.
I imagine as the clouds get more and more grim, Makander probably gets like noticeably more like stoic and determined looking as he kind of braces for what's to come.
As long as there's no water, right?
Oh yeah.
All right.
See waters just start molting.
So
was-
you get up, to the to where basically you come over a hill, and on top of the hill you see you look out and you see this temple, and as you're kind of climbing up the hill, you can see the clouds are starting to circle almost like a tornado-ish kind of effect right above the temple itself.
All right. Orla, maybe you want to send Hootie forward and see what Hootie can find?
I have a question about the rules in this, actually.
Sure.
So sneaking and scouting are two completely different skills.
Right.
So if one wanted to sneakily do some reconnaissance,
I'd say
how
you probably
does that work?
I think you'd probably want to do scouting as a
Okay.
role.
Okay. Well, I'm not
Um,
good at that. I'm good at not being seen, but apparently not good at paying attention while I'm not being seen.
Gotcha. Sure.
Yeah.
Um,
Who
So
who
sure,
could
send
do
the bird.
some scouting? Yeah.
okay. Yeah. Yeah. Do you want to? How do you instruct Hootie to scout this area out.
Look for things for me to kill. Don't die. I'll see you soon.
Okay, and with that, you reach your arm out, and Hootie takes off, and kind of you see Hootie fly out over the distance, and kind of do kind of like fly around the perimeter of the temple a little bit, and kind of swoops down a little bit. Because you can kind of see this all from the hill that you're on. You can see that Hootie just kind of like circles around a little bit in one particular spot, and then comes and flies back to you. And they flew around like a little bit, like in front of like the entrance of the temple. It's like a little bit further away from the temple, but kind of towards the entrance. They kind of did like this little small circle around in the sky, and then they flew back to you.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Hey, Orla, what's the bird say?
The minions of darkness are there.
How do you can you communicate? I don't think we've put this. I don't think we've put this in the series yet.
She's completely just BSing us,
Which is
entirely possible.
Nothing.
Yeah, you could literally have a conversation meaning absolutely nothing, and we'd all be like, "Really? That's so cool!"
Wow.
Okay, so let's say we'll kind of go without. I don't know if you talk with animals or not, but we'll say that's kind of Hootie's way of signaling that there's something going on in that particular location, and you might want to either check it out or be careful of it.
All right, so we should approach with stealth of some sort then?
I was just going to suggest I'd like to stealth forward.
Sure.
I will hang back because my ability to stealth is roughly equivalent to McAnder's, probably.
Likewise, yeah. It's bad.
Clanging pots and...
Very sneakily.
Christina can go with me.
Very sneaky right here.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah, so you there's some wooded area in front of or surrounding the temple. You kind of sneak down, and we'll say that you do a pretty good job, and then you're kind of all spread out a little bit, but you all kind of stop because you see a group of 4 people in like apparel, and they look all battered and worn, and they're just huddled over a fire. They're kind of hiding behind this rock, and they're just kind of trying to warm up and try to mend to their wounds, and yeah. There's 4 of them though.
Are they human? Are they?
They are from appearance they look human.
Okay. They appear to be.
They appear to be human.
Okay.
Humanoid-ish.
Do we want to talk to them, or do we just want to spy on them?
I say we watch them for a little bit.
Okay. You see. Go ahead.
I was just going to say, and I want to keep an eye on the entrance to the temple.
Sure. The entrance to the temple is quite a ways back.
Okay.
You can kind of see it through the trees, but that it's there. But that it's not something that you'll be easily get a look at. You see that these people are all dressed in like these dark cloaks and hoods, and one of them has a torch, and they've kind of stuck it in the ground, and they're all just kind of tending to each other's wounds, and they definitely look very battered and beaten.
I mean, if worse comes to worse, we can fight them and take their robes to go in disguise. I mean, I'm down for approaching, but I'll let you do the talking.
What happened to you?
And all of a sudden, one of them grabs the torch from the ground, and they all stand up and they look over your way.
Oh wow!
Who goes there? We mean no harm. We mean no harm.
Okay, I guess we'll stand up now since Orla already started shouting.
Yeah, we've been had.
Yeah. Hi.
You
We're-
don't want to be here. You don't want to be here.
But we kind of do. Why don't we want to be here?
This is a place of pure evil.
Okay.
Believe me, what they've unlocked in that temple is not something that you want to deal with.
Oh.
Minions of Darkness?
It's so much that and more.
Are you okay? You look kind of banged up.
We're just lucky to be able to get out of there alive. We had 5 of us. We don't know where our 5th person is, but we just bolted out of that temple, and what we saw just and what happened just we had to get out, and I don't know what happened to our 5th member, but evidently I don't know.
I'm very sorry.
I fear the worst.
But we have to go in there. So if you could be really specific about what kind of horrible thing happened, that would be actually very helpful. Sorry if that's like a touchy subject right now.
Did you try shooting arrows at it?
I bet they probably did, Orla.
They've opened. See, oh my god, I can't believe what we've seen. They opened a portal. It's a portal to the demon realm, and we went through it. 3 of us went through it. Well, and yeah, I don't know. One of us didn't return, and what we saw was just so unspeakable. We were lucky to even get out alive.
Okay. Unspeakable demon realm. Good to know.
How did you get to be there to begin with?
Yeah, good question. Good question.
We are cultists of Sathmog, and we were bidding him. We were doing his bidding, and we thought that we thought we were doing the right thing. But now that we've seen what we've unleashed, it's no, we can't. We need to get out. We need to leave.
So you were part of the cult?
Yes.
So this is your fault?
Well,
like at least partially?
Partially.
Okay.
All right. How about we help you with your wounds? You give us your cloaks.
Who is still in there? Is there someone still in there?
We didn't. The portal's open, so it could be anything or anyone could be in there at this point.
Oh, okay. But all of you cultist folks are either MIA or out here. There's no other like cultist folks in there, or are there still cultist folks in there?
There were more of us that went into that portal than came out, so I don't know.
Oh, okay. Okay.
All I know is there was 5 of us that came out, and we booked it out of the. We ran as fast as we could out of this temple, and now only 4 of us are here.
Okay, so we know there's definitely demons and possibly more cultists. That's good to know. I don't think we really need to worry about their robes. Just a thought.
Are their robes?
Also, they all look way too big for me.
Fair point.
Well,
are all the robes like do they have like a design on them?
They're all just black.
Oh, okay.
The classic cultist black.
Classic bad guy black. Yeah.
Look, they all got their cloaks at Cultists R Us.
Yeah. All right. So
yeah, we there was supposed to be something in this temple that protects people from demonic influence. That we looked over and over for this relic, but we couldn't find it. It's like this mask thing that people said that, you know, was made some sort of bone. People wear it and it protects you from demonic influence. We try to look for it before we you know, did what we did. We just couldn't find it. And but we proceeded with the you know, with the ritual anyway.
Well, I mean, what else is there to do right now other than go inside? I mean, we don't have much of a choice. We need that. We need what we came for.
What did you come for?
That's Nunya.
I'll be
not really in a position to ask questions here, are you, folks?
I'm just saying that if I were you all, I would run as far away from this place as possible.
Well, apparently we're not smart enough to do that, so.
If I were you, I would try and fix what I broke.
I'm going to be trying to help, you know, seem like I'm being helpful, you know, licking someone's wounds or something.
You're going to try to help them. You're going to try to patch them up a little bit.
Yeah, you know, just like, you know, slapping some mud on it.
Yeah.
Just making it seem like I'm doing something, and I really want his cloak.
Okay.
I know Chrisanna says no. Don't worry about it.
I just don't think it's necessary, but all right.
It's okay. It's okay. I'm helping out.
Steal his clothes.
Yeah,
I don't want to steal it. I'm providing a service.
One of them, as you're patching them up, one of them says, "Oh, by all means, you could take. I'm done with this cult. Like I'm going. Yeah, no, this is fine." And he gives it to Bastion, and
the lesson you have learned here today is cults are bad. Okay,
totally lets Bastion take his black cloak.
Yeah.
We have set a bit of a precedent for this, Chrisanna. We did steal pants earlier in the adventure too.
Oh, I know, but okay.
That'll be our trademark. We'll steal one article of clothing from every group we encounter.
Awesome.
But why?
Everybody needs a gimmick.
Oh, okay.
It's what this group does.
All right. So one final question. Why are you still here?
We were in no shape to continue our journey. We needed to mend ourselves before we took off because we just needed to find a safe space to heal up, rest for a second, and then proceed to get as far away from here as possible.
Okay.
And you aren't going to go and join some other cult.
I mean, do you know of any other? Can you refer us to any other cults?
We're not writing you a letter of recommendation for another cult.
These would be fine cultists. You should accept them.
They did a bang-up job opening up a portal to a demon realm.
That'll look great on the resume. Yeah. Do we want to take a quick short rest here, or stretch rest? Actually, I can attempt to help them heal up. I have a little bit of talent in that area. Patch up their wounds before we send them on their way. Earn a little goodwill, as they say.
Put a little good karma with all this darkness that's...
Ooh, see, Orla's on board?
It's probably a good idea.
It's fine with me. Yeah, right, I won't even have you roll for it. We'll just say that, yeah, you patch them up. They're extremely grateful, and they say, good luck to your party, and just beware. There's things in there that you've never seen and that this world should not see, but I'm afraid we'll see.
Wow, that was very poetic.
Okay.
And then they bid you adieu, and they start running as fast as they can away from that temple.
All right. That's our cue, I guess. Anybody want to do anything before we go in?
I don't think so.
Nope.
I'm
I'm
prepared.
ready.
All right.
I've got my robe on. I'm good.
Yeah, you get to the front of the temple. It is it's a large and impressive but severely dilapidated stone temple. Its towers and spires have collapsed, and much of the building is covered with abundant vegetation, dominated by huge briars with formidable thorns. Stone gate stands slightly ajar, and the remains of murals with a pattern of violet flames can be seen on the walls beside the gate.
Okay.
I wonder what manner of flames they are, because I am talented with flames, and as much as I don't like them, I know a lot about them.
So you're trying to like ascertain the type of flames in the illustration on the door and like the ornamentation on the door?
Can I actually learn anything from that, from the designs and whatnot?
Yeah, I mean, it just looks like they're purple flames.
Okay. There don't seem to have any particular source. They're just flames outlining it.
Just flames on, yeah. You know how hot rod cars have like flames that come off the sides of it
for no reason. Yep.
Yeah, this is kind of that. You've got, but they're purple.
Okay. All right. That's fair.
Cool.
It's up to you as to if you want to go through the.
Yeah, I'll go in.
Yeah, I was going to say while they're going in, I will examine the walls a little bit.
Okay.
Gonna hang back and let us walk into whatever sort of trap we're walking into.
Listen, if you're going to frame it that way, fine.
Look.
I
know what's going on here.
With the cloak on, my head down, and like mumbling, Seth Mog, Seth Mog,
Imhotep.
Yeah, so who's going in? It's everybody except for so Makander, Basson, Christiana, and okay.
I'm just fascinated by the artwork.
Yeah. You go into this vestibule. It's a large vestibule that has a high ceiling and dominated by heavy hexagonal stone pillars. The dim light from the outside falls on the flaking murals of demonic monsters, tearing vanquished demons to shreds in a landscape lit by a violet sun.
Oh, okay. Sure.
Starting to sense a theme here.
Yeah.
There is a door to your north, and there is an open doorway to the what is that northwest?
Northwest, yes.
Sorry.
Well, we have two choices.
Path of least resistance.
The wide open one to the northwest.
All right.
Yes.
All right. That's the way we're going.
Yeah.
Seth Mog.
Are you still doing that while we're all just walking behind you?
Yes.
Okay. Just clarifying.
I'm playing the part.
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. I love it. So far, there's nobody there that's hearing it, but yeah.
Do we hear anything?
You don't really hear
in
anything. No, it's been eerily quiet. Kind of like the way it was eerily quiet as you.
And you don't know who's listening around the corner. So,
that's true. That's true.
If I break character within a character now, then, it could be game over. But they see you guys following me. They'd probably be like, hey, leave our cultist buddy alone.
Sure.
I could be like, surprise. Okay. Just thinking.
So
Gotcha.
You go through this open doorway, and it leads out to a large open garden. There's no roof. It's overgrown with huge briars, blossoming ornamental trees, and unkept grass along the path. And you can kind of smell these flowers. It just smells flowers, and it seems very soothing.
If you say poppies, I'm gonna reach through the screen.
Can I roll a spot hidden to see if there's anything? The scene looks a little too nice. Is there anything hiding? Huh. Wow, that was a long shot. I succeeded with a 5.
Yeah, let's say you see some knee-high blueberry bushes that hang heavy with 16 giant blueberries the size of eyeballs.
Wow, that's a big
Those
blueberry.
are very large blueberries.
Yeah.
Sounds possibly delicious.
Or fatal.
Maybe.
I'm gonna grab a few and tuck them into my
Oh,
my bag for
okay.
now.
In your bag is fine, just not in your mouth, okay?
Not
Not
in
for
his
now.
mouth.
Not yet.
Can you tell me how many exactly you're pulling out?
Makander, I certainly hope those don't hatch.
Oh, that's oh boy! Wow, that's a new fear unlocked.
Why would they hatch?
I'm gonna take. There's 5 of us. You know what? I'm gonna take 3 for each of us. I'll take 15.
15 of the.
I'll leave
there
one.
was 16, there was 16 there. Okay.
Yep.
Yeah. So you just kind of put them in your backpack or whatever, and yeah, they're.
You all are gonna thank me later when we're digging
Are
into
we?
these blueberries.
I'm not
You
going to
kn-
thank you if they hatch.
No.
You know that each of these blueberries would probably consist of a full meal for each and everybody.
Oh,
If anybody were to eat one.
very
Okay.
handy.
This is weirdly idyllic for a temple about purple flamey evil.
Right?
I am very suspicious.
Yeah.
They should have been huckleberries, right? Then they'd be purple.
Fair point. Anything? Is there any other obvious exit from this room?
You know that you can go south in this. It's just a very large open garden area. Mostly it's there's a wall that goes along the side of the temple, and it just kind of cuts off a little bit. If you wanted to just, you're more than welcome to kind of take a look around a little bit more if you want.
I think we should just move through. Well, let's split up a little bit. Like we'll be like 10 feet apart or something.
Let's only split the party a tiny bit.
Yeah. And we'll just like move through the garden looking for weirdness, dead
Okay.
bodies tangled in the shrubs and whatnot.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. So who's kind of just taking a look at all the vegetation and stuff?
I'll just be poking things with my staff.
Yeah, same.
Yeah. As you poke things with the staff, Eoden and Makander, what are you poking them with your axe or with something?
Probably using my short sword and just like pushing grass
Just
to the
pushing it?
side, left and right, and like maybe turning over branches.
Yeah, you kind of poke a few of these bushes, and it kind of goes through until you about the third or fourth strike, and then all of a sudden you go to pull your swords back, and they both get stuck. And then all of a sudden you see these big briars start to kind of twist around the swords that you were carrying, and start to tangle and grab your arms. And now we're going to roll for initiative.
Oh,
Yay!
Oh,
Yay.
I got a 3.
Awesome.
13.
Is it-
ooh, 17.
Okay.
16.
16. Okay.
7.
7. All right. So yeah, I'm gonna say who had the lowest score?
I had a 3.
Okay, so Archmaster Eoden, you get to go first.
All right, I'm going to step over to where Makander is.
You are currently you have a vine that's or
Oh, we
briar,
both
a big
do?
Oh yeah, both of you do.
Oh,
yeah, you
I
guys
thought it
were
was
both,
just.
no. You both
Oh.
were poking this briar bush if you were to say.
Okay. I'm going to. Is it thorny?
Oh yes, very thorny.
Shush.
Thorny. Baby.
Stop it. I am going to.
Do I make
attempt
you
to.
thorny, baby?
Okay. Yeah, you entertain the audience while I look up the spell. I don't often use this one, so I'm just curious.
All right.
Where is it? I am going to grab a handful of thorns or vines or whatever, and I'm going to try and chill them.
Okay.
See if I can get them to like break off of me or
Sure.
what have you. I can't find the darn spell. See if that's actually going to make any difference on anything. They've updated the PDF with a lot more stuff now, actually, which is really cool.
They do, yes.
But it's made it a little bit more difficult for me to find my spells. Where is it?
I will tell you that these thorny briar bushes are going to act twice, and they're going to act after everybody else has acted, based on their initiative.
Okay.
You know what? I don't see it in the PDF now.
All right.
I wonder if they didn't remove it for something. All right. Instead, I'm going to just try and I'm gonna do the same thing, but I'm just actually gonna channel a fireball through my hands.
All right.
Do it at level 1 though.
All right.
I was hoping that I could just chill them into letting go of me. Made my elementalism roll to cast the spell, so I'm assuming I don't need to roll to hit or anything since it's just I'm holding the darn thing.
Correct.
Or it's holding me. 3 points of damage to it.
You do a fireball, and you notice that when the fire comes in contact with the briar bush, it actually seems to ignite a little bit more, and it seems to burn it probably twice as much.
Oh, aha, weak to fire.
So it actually takes six points of damage.
Excellent. All right, that'll be my turn then.
Who would like to go next?
I'll go next.
Okay. Who rolled the lore? Who rolled
right.
what for initiative?
I had 7. Is that me?
Yeah, I think that's you,
you.
Orla. Yep.
Okay. I have a torch. Can I just take a torch to the vines?
Yeah, you can. Yeah, absolutely.
Okay. Yeah, let me do that.
Okay. Are you going to go over to burn the one that's next to Archmaster Eowyn or the one near Mikander?
It seems like the Archmaster has his situation under control, so I'm going to go over by Mikander.
Okay. What was the fireball rating for the damage for fireball?
1d6.
1d6. Yeah, we'll do the same thing for Will for your torch then.
Okay. Just roll a d6 then.
Yep.
That is a 4.
All right, so it does 8 points of damage.
Nice.
6 and 8. Excellent. I think is it Bastion left?
I got a 16. I don't remember what Bastion
I got a 13.
Okay, so yep, Bastion's next then.
Okay. I'll light my torch and go ahead and swing at it.
Okay, roll me another d6.
Sure. That's a 2.
All right, which one are you lighting on fire?
Archmaster.
Archmaster. Okay, so it does.
Yes, save the mage. Save the mage.
Damage. Is it Chrisana? You're next.
I think I'm what's next. Yeah.
Yep.
Geez, this is not really my forte. I don't know how well backstabbing a plant is going to work. I mean, I'll try. I'll try to backstab the plant. Sure.
Which one are you going to go after? The one that's attached to Eowyn, or the one that's attached to Mikander? Although, more than likely they're probably all part of the same briar.
Right. I'll go after the one that's attached to Mikander.
Okay.
So the backstabbing. How does that work again? I'm just making sure I have it. It can't be dodged or parried. because it's already in melee combat with another player.
Sure.
So cannot be dodged or parried, and I get a boon to the roll.
Nice.
So
It's like having advantage.
yeah, I'm gonna try to stab the plant, backstab the thing without a
Sure.
back. Okay, I got a 7.
Okay, so that hits. What is your damage for?
I also roll the number of dice rolled for damage is increased by 1. So instead of a D8, I get 2D8. Do I have more than 1D8 in my dice tray? I don't. I'm just gonna have to roll that twice. Get out. It's stuck. Hold on. There we go. I rolled a 1 both times.
All right, so you do
Whoa.
2 points of damage.
2 whole points of damage
You've discovered that it doesn't have a back.
to the plant.
Makander, what would you like to do?
Um,
I need to find my other D8.
is there like a larger section of this plant creature, almost like a trunk area or anything that we can see?
No, it's just like a whole bunch of vines. It's like a big giant like briar patch more than anything else. So
Okay.
if it were to be kind of like probably towards the ground, like I
Okay.
guess it would be kind of out of the way, I think.
I probably also will ignite my torch
Okay.
and try to burn it down.
All right. Yeah. Just you want to roll me a d6? I won't even have you roll for it
Yep.
to attack. I'll just have it.
That's a 4.
All right. So that one does 8 damage to you. I mean, 8 damage to your.
Damn, whoa.
Not to you, to the briar. Yeah. All right. So it's my turn. I am going to roll a d6. Ooh. So this one is going to go to Eodin. It does a face attack. A player is attacked by a branch that finds its way into the victim's mouth and nose. It inflicts D12 points of damage, and the victim must make a will roll to resist fear. So we're going to do a D12. It does 10 points of damage to Eodin.
Oh my god. Okay. Ow.
And you must roll for willpower.
Okay, Will, I need you to roll around. No? Can't do a will roll? No? Okay.
Nice try.
I'm succeeded. I rolled a 9.
Okay. Yeah, excellent. So this branch, this branch comes up, and as you're kind of tugging at it and trying to burn it, another branch comes down and comes directly into your face and just goes into your mouth and nose, and it kind of rips out really quickly, and it does 10 points of damage to your face.
Eodin is absolutely shredded.
Yeah.
Like he's
blood's coming down your nose.
Yeah. I look like somebody from like a steel cage match in WWF. I'm just like blood everywhere. I'm like, Eodin is literally freaking out right now with the amount of blood pouring out of his face.
The one that Makander's in, it does a lashing attack. A thick branch lashes out with tremendous force at a player, and it inflicts 2d6 bludgeoning damage and knocks you down. So let's do.
Cow! This thing is angry.
8. So it does 8 bludgeoning damage, and it knocks you prone.
Oof. Okay.
All right. Everybody roll for initiative again.
I don't like it.
Plants are vicious.
I do not like death by vegetable.
No.
7.
7, all right.
2.
19.
Okay.
5.
Eodin. What did you get, Christina?
18.
18, Christina. And what did you get, Makander?
19.
Okay. Orla, you get to go next.
Yeah. Let's burn this baby.
All right. Which one would you like to...
I'm already by the one by Makander, so that's what I'm going for.
Sure. Roll me a d6.
Okay. 2.
So it does 4 points of damage.
Yep.
Yeah, you see it kind of shrivel back a little bit. It's still attached to Makander, but it's definitely not very. It's starting to loosen its grip for sure. Eowyn, it's your turn.
Okay, Eodan is literally just staggering around, barely able to see what he's doing. Are any of the vines attached to me still?
We'll say the one that you fired at let go because it was on fire. And
Okay.
the other one that attacked your face, came back.
It's just waving around. Okay,
Yeah.
so, the one that attacked my face and ripped itself off of me.
Yeah.
I'm going to turn and see that, and just in a panic, I'm going to fireball the entire thing again.
Okay.
But I'm gonna cast it at max level. So it's going to be 3d6 damage.
Sure.
Or not. I failed my elementalism roll, so I cast absolutely
no.
nothing, and that's my
Oh.
turn. Actually, you know what? Can I push that?
Sure.
Can I push a 2-hit roll? I can't remember.
Yeah, you can push it. You can reroll
Okay.
it. You're going to take a Bane for.
I am going to take the scared Bane on my willpower.
Fair.
And oh my god, I rolled even worse the second time. No, I don't cast anything. I rolled a 19.
Yikes. Yeah, you.
I'm just like staggering around, just waving my hands, trying to do stuff, and there's blood in my mouth, and I can't talk properly, and that.
Ugh. Yeah, Bastion, it's your turn now.
All right, so I need to give Archmaster a hand and swing at it with the torch, flaming torch. So D6 says that is 3.
So you do another 6 points of damage to the one, and you can see that it is also starting to kind of repel a little bit. It's not quite as active as it was, but it's still you can still move it around, just trying to.
Yeah.
And now it's their turn, and they don't like the fact that Bastion kind of put it on fire. So, whoops. So it does a deadly embrace.
That sounds terrible.
A tangle of branches tries to squeeze the life out of a player character. The victim takes 2d8 bludgeoning damage and is grappled. So basically, it comes out and it wraps its tendrils around you, its briars around you, and we're gonna do 2d8 of 5.
Do it.
11 points of bludgeoning damage.
That's all? That's okay.
To break free, it's going to require a successful strength roll with a Bane.
Oh, okay.
Okay. And then the other one that let's see here. Who last attacked the other one by Makander? Was that
That was Orla, yeah.
Okay.
Yep.
Okay. So the other one has a sharp
Misses.
has
Orla
a
is, no.
What's that?
Misses, and Orla is totally fine.
No. It has a sharp thorn attack. The sharp thorns of the briars tear the victim's skin, and it inflicts 2d8 piercing damage. So 5.
Oh my god, we're getting owned by a
6.
bush.
Yeah,
So
this is
there's
not good.
6 points of piercing damage.
How many points?
6.
Oh, that's not. Okay.
Yeah, it's not that bad. All right, and that's now it's Chrisana, and then it's Makander's turn.
I don't like these plants. I'm gonna continue to try to stab them, and maybe
Okay.
I'll do better this time.
Sure. Are you going to attack the one that's by Makander or the one that's by Eowyn?
Sure, I'll attack the one by Makander.
Okay.
Stabby.
6.
All right. That succeeds.
All right,
Yeah.
I'm using different. I found other d8s. Let's see
All right.
if these ones are more cooperative.
Let's hope.
They were slightly more cooperative. I got an 11 altogether.
Oh, nice. Yeah.
11 points of damage.
It totally you do your little backstab thing and just cuts it right down, and you can just hear it. Almost could hear it screech and just kind of wither away, and then just
Ooh.
fall to the ground. And then whatever was attached to Makander is totally not. There's just nothing
Oh, good.
that
Nice.
is attaching him now. And you kind of see something along the back wall when this plant kind of falls down. It almost looks like a door almost that has kind of
Oh.
revealed itself. But we'll get to that in a little bit. So Makander, it's now your turn. You are free from this this viney thing, and you can you can help Aodin, or you can go check out the door, whichever you want.
Yeah, I'm gonna keep trying to burn back some of the vines.
Okay.
D6.
Sure.
That's a 6.
Oh, nice. That's 12 points of damage. That totally takes care of the second plant, and again, it just kind of, you can hear it kind of just as those flames just get really bright. You can almost hear like it's screaming, shrieking, and then it just kind of falls to the ground and just is like this. The whole briar is just kind of on flames, and then just kind of goes out suddenly. And most of this garden is now burnt, but it did reveal like this door that's
Okay.
to the
We found
to
a
the
secret
to
door.
the north. Yeah.
That's good. Secret door is something.
Are the plants still a threat at all or no?
They are not. You've taken care of this briar patch.
Okay, Aodan is just gonna fall over.
All right.
Hey, Aiden, buddy, you all right?
No.
Oh, I'm gonna just like pat him on the head. I have a healing of like 5. I don't know what to do.
Unfortunately I'm the one I think that has the best healing.
Oh no.
Oh no.
You can take a short rest if you want, or you can keep going. It's
I
up to
would
you.
love to take the longest rest possible.
Okay. Okay.
All right, I'm gonna try and
Aiden
roll my.
needs a nap.
Yeah, I need a nap and a hug and a warm blanket or
Now,
something.
Remember, you also have those blueberries that could help restore some of your.
Or they could be eggs.
Just saying.
You know what? I'm going to examine. Can I have one of the blueberries, Makander? I want to examine one.
Oh sure, and I'll hand one over and say, "Man, these do look pretty good." And
They're just really like ripe and juicy.
yeah. I'm gonna take a big bite out of mine as I
Yeah.
hand
Oh,
one
God.
to Aoden.
Okay.
You bite into it, and it's just the blueberry juices just like fall down the side of your mouth. It's probably the best blueberry you've ever had.
Bill. Fall down the side of his bill.
It's the side of your bill.
Right.
Sorry, and it's just so delicious. It's like so fresh. It's like they were perfectly ripe. It's like the best blueberry you've ever had.
As I'm chewing, I'm gonna say, Aoden, you can keep staring at that thing, but man, it's good. You should really just try it.
And as he finishes that sentence, he kind of
Makander
like
falls over dead.
he kind of gets a little woozy, kind of a little
Oh no!
groggy.
I was kidding. I was joking.
And he's just kind of like a little groggy, like he's had something that maybe he's partaken in a little bit too much of. And
Makander, you okay there, buddy?
I'm
Everybody's looking kind of
really
rough.
good. I'm
You don't
really
look
good. I mean,
Really good.
things are
You're
starting to
kind
get a
of-
little fuzzy, Makander.
You're kind of leaning at about like 15 degrees. Seems not good.
I'm
Drunk
going to
duck.
say no, I'm not, and I'm going to turn my head to the side and say everything's straight up and down. See?
No.
I get like all drunk people. I'm standing up perfectly straight. Stumble, stumble, stumble. I don't know if I should eat one of these, but I'm going to try one anyway. I may as well be drunk if I'm in pain.
Yeah, you take him and you bite into this huge blueberry, and again, it's just the flavors just burst in your mouth, and
Stings and all the cuts.
juice, the juice just like trickles back to the back of your throat, and it's like the most delicious blueberry you've ever eaten, and it's so perfectly plump and juicy. And I'm trying to think of anything else how I can. And
Does anyone else want one of
and
these?
then all of a sudden,
Uh-uh.
as you swallow it, and it takes a second. All of a sudden, things don't feel so bad. You know, the massacre to your face. You know, just
It's fine.
feels a little numbed.
Half my face is missing. Who cares?
Yeah. You know, and just things are kind of little blurry. You're kind of a little, you know, almost like you're almost a little sleepy almost, but you know, it's
I'm just
good.
gonna lay
good.
there and enjoy the high.
It's all good.
Is it actually healing me though, or no?
No, it's not helping
Oh
at all.
no!
Baston, why are
feeling
you so
better, but
blurry?
You still look like hell. Just so you know.
But I don't feel like hell, and that's the important part.
I don't know. I don't think you could go very far right now.
I'm just licking my wounds.
So as you're standing there, and McKander, what are you doing? You're just standing around, walking around, trying to stay upright.
Vibing, obviously.
Yeah, in my head, I'm probably exploring this whole room. In reality, I've probably taken about 2 steps, and I'm just staring at the ground.
He's just flipping over the same branch, saying, "Man, this room is amazing." I will try to heal myself, I guess.
Okay,
is there going to be any penalty on that? With
yeah,
being
we're
drunk?
gonna give you a bane for that.
A bane on that?
Definitely,
Okay.
definitely.
All right. And my healing skill is based off of my intelligence. Okay, so I need 17.
Yeah, it's definitely.
Need 14. Okay.
I
Nope. So I only get 1d6.
can this be considered a stretch rest by any chance?
Sure. Yep.
Yeah. Okay, then I can heal up a little bit.
I did recover 6 hit points, though.
Nice.
I also recover 6 hit points, which is all the hit points I was missing.
As you all are kind of just out there in the garden, just kind of resting up, all of a sudden that door that kind of was revealed kind of opens up, and out comes this man dressed in natural colored clothes, and a rope and a cloak, and he's smoking a pipe, and he comes out of the door and looks at you and was like, what are you all doing here?
Hi.
I am Hafarmal.
I'm sorry, what now?
Hafarmal.
Hafarmal. Hi, Hafarmal. I'm Chrisanna. We're do you happen to know anything about the portal to the demon dimension that seems to be going on somewhere here?
You look at him and you can just tell his eyes are just all black and like glassy, glassy looking. No, I'm just I'm here to harness the growth that's stimulate the growth stimulating power that's in this area. And
is that why the blueberries are so large?
And I'm actually farming some tobacco in my shop here.
Oh, okay.
Can I offer you a blueberry?
I hope you did not eat those.
They did.
Oh, jeez.
I am 100% not getting an evil temple vibe here.
I don't actually respond. I just stare back.
I'm just staring.
There's like blueberry juice all over my face.
Just staring at the guy, and I'm just like, his eyes are so black. Look at those. It's amazing.
Come on. Let's take you into my shop, and I will make you some. Who did anybody else eat these blueberries?
I'll be trying to stand up and just like stumbling around like, no, I got it. No, I got it.
Yeah, that one as well. Yes, come with me. Come with me. I will make sure that you're all well rested and taken care of.
I'm sorry. Before we follow you to your shop or whatever, I would really like some clarification on the whole portal to the demon dimension and your involvement therein, or not.
I know that that there is a portal downstairs in this temple. I know how to shut it off. Evidently, somebody.
Wait, you said you do know how to shut it off?
Well, of course, It's
What?
unnatural, I know, but I want to harness the power of this
Well-
growth so I can make my
Well-
tobacco.
But demon portal. You gotta go deal with that.
I mean, we can keep it open for a little longer so I can
Why?
harness the power so that, I can study this and I can keep growing my plants and tobacco.
But
Oh,
now
wait,
they're like evil plants. They tried to kill us.
I'm so glad I'm not sober right now.
It's just, you just have to be careful around them. That's all.
They legit almost killed those two. That's why they got all high on blueberries.
I'm literally smearing blueberry juice into the wounds on my face because I'm pretty sure it's healing me.
It's not healing you. Stop it.
Sure, no one told you to eat the blueberries.
He
And-
did. I point at McCander.
Were you aggressive to the briar patch in general? Because
They might have
normally
been.
they don't mess with anyone that doesn't mess with them.
Okay. Fair.
Yes.
We still need to close that demon portal.
Maybe that's fine. If you want to go shut it off, by all means, I will get enough of my studying done and I will be able to
Okay.
Uh,
Compromise. Heal our stoned friends. And then we can all go shut down the portal together.
fair enough. Come into my shop. Come into my shop.
Aren't we already in his shop? I thought we were in his shop.
We
Weren't
were
we
walking
leaving?
to his shop. I stopped him.
I've gone like 4 feet. I'm like, God, we've been walking forever.
It's not
Can I have
that
another
far.
blueberry? McCander, give me another blueberry.
No.
I'm just behind everyone going, Seth Mug. Seth Mug.
I'm trying to get into McCander's satchel. Like, come on, one more blueberry. Come on.
Looks like one of your party is one of Sathmog's followers, one of which opened this portal.
Oh, great Seth Mug.
Very interesting. Well, let me make this remedy that I need to make so that your party is all healed. And he just goes over to his workshop and over to his bench, and you see him kind of grind some herbs together and take some hot water and pour it in, and he just kind of throws some other plants, some vegetation in there, and kind of swirls it around and smells it a little, and there's this little green like plume of steam that kind of comes up, and he's like, yes, this will do it. Here, take anybody who has any injuries, feel free to drink of this vial and you will be fully restored.
Is it
I will-
blueberry juice?
I'll stumble towards him and like completely miss him by half a mile. Stop moving.
And he tries to hold the vial out and finally he grabs your hand and kind of takes it and takes his hand with the vial so that you can.
I will immediately chug it.
You're gonna drink the whole thing.
I am going to, only because I'm intoxicated.
But doesn't
Um,
you're not the only person who's hurt.
So yeah, you chug this vial of green liquid. It's mostly like water.
I really
And-
wish that I wasn't drunk right now because Iodan would have so many questions about how this was done.
And it tastes horrible. It is the most vile, bitter substance that you've ever had in your mouth, and it goes down into your stomach, and you can feel it just kind of churn around in there for a brief second, and then all of a sudden you belch and you just like snap out of it. Like everything's clear and your face is magically restored, and yes, you're totally back to full health, and you're
Am I no longer
fine.
drunk?
And you're no longer drunk. You're totally with it.
I will stare the man in the eye and be like, this tastes absolutely nothing like blueberries. McAnder, don't trust this man.
I see that you've drank in that whole vial. That probably isn't the wisest thing to do, but
Listen, I'm the Archmaster here. I will tell you who's wise.
Just a portion of this vial should have done it, but that's fine. And he'll go back over and he does the whole process over again. And he holds another vial and says, anybody else need some strength and some healing? So he gives
again.
Can I recognize the herbs he used?
Not really.
Damn.
Yeah.
When he says that, I'm kind of just gonna stare and like sway a little bit, like my balance is a little off. I'll say, you know what? I'll try some of that.
All right. Yeah. So he doesn't hand it to you because he knows what happened the last time when he just handed it to Eowyn, and he just kind of puts it up to your bill and just lets you take just like a quick sip of it. And just enough for you to get enough taste, and it goes down into your body. And yeah, you don't have the whole grumbling in the stomach and the burp and everything. You actually just all of a sudden just magically start to feel really, really with it and good, and all of your ailments are fully restored.
Hooray!
Can we say that as he's trying to feed me, I accidentally nip his finger a little bit with my beak?
Sure, absolutely.
Okay. That's just for my own.
Yeah, no, I totally get it. That's fine. Absolutely. And then he kind of goes over to Basson and says, "Sir, do you need some of this potion?"
Oh, great Sathmug, may this restore my wounds.
All right.
Do we have a tiny little Oscar we can give to Basson?
He gives you the vial, and you're all set, and you're more than welcome to pass it around if you want.
No, just keep it. Keep it. We'll
Anyone?
leave it. We'll reverse engineer it when we get done.
Anyone?
Does Orla or Chrisana need any
I'm
healing?
good. I'm good.
How about
good?
Hootie?
Who's fine?
Good.
No? You sure?
Oh yeah.
Okay.
All right.
It was at this point we noticed that Hootie's been missing.
No.
It's just a pile of feathers in the briar patch. No.
Oh no, poor Hootie.
Yeah. So Farmal says, "Yeah, I there's the cultists. They kind of disrupt my research and my studying, but I know that they're kind of a necessary problem because I need to study this situation of the abnormal growth, and I want to keep growing my tobacco and all these herbs."
And Sathmog will provide.
Okay. Sure. Just ignore him. Yes. He's even weirder than I was.
He's provided thus far. He will continue.
All right. Have fun
All
with
right,
that.
so this portal, can you give us the directions?
I
how do we
know
close
it's in the I know it is in the basement downstairs in the lower level. And if you would like to
And you know that when it opened, your plants started growing better.
absolutely, they just started taking off.
How? I'm so confused. Why are you here? Just for the plants?
Because I want to I'm originally the caretaker of the garden.
Right.
And I wanted to just now that I know that this
I don't know. I guess cultists have to eat too. So I suppose gardens are a thing. It just seems really weird to me that there's this lovely garden and a gardener in this temple of terrible evil. Like,
I mean,
Also,
everybody's
are we-
got to work, right?
are we just not going to talk about what's going on with your eyes? What's going on with your eyes?
What's wrong with my eyes?
They're solid black.
Maybe this has something to do with that portal. They weren't solid black months ago.
And you're okay with the fact that your eyes have completely been transformed.
I mean, you have to. One of the downsides of the job, probably.
Have you been eating your own blueberries?
Oh, sir, you are hilarious.
Especially on blueberries.
He starts to smoke his pipe again.
All right. We'll come back to the smoking bit. That'll be a thing later. Do you know if there's anything else in this temple other than yourself?
Do I know what's that?
Is there anything else that we need to be concerned with in the next room or two
I
that
mean,
you're aware of?
you're more than welcome to take the back entrance to the temple if you'd like.
I'm a big
Over
fan of the. No, I'm not even going to say that. I'm okay. We'll take the back entrance. I almost went down a path that I couldn't come back from.
Are there any large or perhaps deep bodies of water near the secret entrance? I'm just asking because certain members of our party have
Is there a water
a
feature?
little trouble with water sometimes.
Swimming.
Perhaps a
No,
deep fountain?
there's no water for miles from here.
Oh, okay.
McAndrew suddenly looks much more calm.
Yeah, it's probably safe.
All right. Does anybody else have any more questions for the terribly creepy farmer?
How do we turn it off?
Yes, we never did get that.
Well, you would just you would have to use a special concoction to put out the flame that gives the portal power.
Okay.
You have concocted things in the past. Could you concoct something for this?
I guess we can't just throw water on it. That's not going to work.
No.
There's no
Okay.
water for miles.
Well, we brought okay. Anyway,
We do have a bunch of blueberries we could smash up.
No, that would be such a waste of a good blueberry.
You could use a dispel spell.
oh, it's magical fire. Okay,
Dispel,
so we need
that spell, the other spell.
we can
Yes.
either use dispel or what is this concoction that puts out the magical
You
fire?
could maybe use a concoction that I know.
Yeah, what's that?
I mean, I don't know if I should give it to you.
Why not?
You're going to shut down my growth. This growth energy.
Oh,
If
my
maybe
word.
you all should try it first.
I did.
then
It was pretty good. I'm not going to lie.
maybe you should try putting it out on your own, and then maybe if you fail or something, you can come back and I'll give it to you.
Wait,
I sense much BS.
I don't understand why you would refuse to give it to us now, but agree to give it to us later if we can't manage to do it on our own. What is the point of this exercise?
So what happens is we go to try and do it ourselves. He blocks the door after we go through it, so we can never come back and bother him again.
Right.
I believe that is the short-term goal he's after here. I'm saying this well within earshot of him. I don't care.
I wouldn't do such a thing. I just who would like to try to do a persuade roll on this
I'm okay at persuasion. Anybody else?
No,
No,
not even a little
no.
bit.
I'm
no.
not bad.
No.
All right. Well, okay.
I have 13.
Oh, by all means,
All right.
quack your way to success.
All right. We're persuading. That's a fail.
Oh,
Would you like to to push it and take a condition, and it would give you a bane for a certain attribute.
Yeah, I think we're gonna push it
Okay.
with a different D20.
All right.
Ooh, success.
All right. So you after like a good half hour of going round and round with Half Farmal, he eventually concocts this jar of liquid that is blue and it's swirling. It almost, even though it's stationary, it still looks like it's swirling all the time. And it's kind of looks like it's like a whirlpool almost, but and he just he puts a lid on it and gives it to McCanner and says, "This will put out the flame."
Is this? This is blue. This is blueberry juice, isn't it?
I cannot give you my secret recipe, but
maybe we shouldn't let McCanner hold this.
Yeah, I probably should. I probably should not trust him with this.
We'll get halfway to the flame, and it'll be like, throw it in there, and he holds up an empty vial.
No, and I turn around and walk out.
Oh yeah, it's Lord of the Rings. Okay. Okay. So we've persuaded the man. We've given us the thing,
and then he proceeds to show you where the back entrance is.
Okay.
The hidden
I mean,
entrance is.
there's no guarantee that if we shut this down, that your growth goes away. So perhaps we can both succeed here.
I mean, probably.
Or if possible, I mean, if the blueberries keep coming, maybe we could just leave it open a crack a little bit evil won't hurt anything.
Leave it open a crack.
This is
little portal, little portal,
a little door stopper in the portal.
This is good. Good luck to you all, and yes, keep an eye on this one. And he points to Bastion. I fear that his motives might be in conflict with the rest of yours.
Well, I guess that's possible.
You know,
We will try to keep an eye on him, though.
Yeah, I mean, the way he's going, by the time I get down there, he actually will be a cultist of Sathmog. he will have convinced himself.
He
will be. I am.
There we go.
Sathmog.
Just gonna change his whole character instead of a what is it, berserker? He's gonna be a cultist now.
So Farmal just kind of tips his hat and raises his pipe, and then turns and goes back to his his workshop.
All right. Okay. We're leaving now, but we're going to come back. We're going to check on you on the way out. I would love to have some of whatever you're smoking. And off we go.
All right. Yeah, he shows you the entrance to the temple. It's this little the little side entrance right there on the lower left-hand side.
Mm-hmm.
It opens up to this temple, this altar room. It's a passage that opens up into a large, spacious room under a dome ceiling. There's a high altar in the northern part of the room, and the air smells dry and dusty. Light streams down from an opening in the center of the dome where creeping vines have broken through.
Okay.
Do they look like briars?
It looks like they are shriveled up briar vines.
Shriveled up, though.
Yes.
So not currently about to attack us.
Not currently.
Yeah, I'm a little bit skittish.
That's
As
understandable.
you should be.
Okay. And we need to find the basement, right?
Yep.
There's a stairway, I see.
There is a stairway to your right. There is another doorway to your upper left. There is an altar at the top of the room, and it's on this little platform, and there are little I don't know what you want to call it, little columns leading up to the altar.
Well, what's that little nubby bit on the wall there to our left?
That is a good question.
It's a nubby.
Yeah, it looks like, you know what it looks like? It looks like a gong.
Oh, okay.
I wonder if altars in Dragonbane work like altars in Morkborg.
Oh, lordy, I hope not. Okay. Okay. So, do we want to examine the altar, or do we want to hightail it to the basement and try to shut the portal right now?
Or we could ring the gong.
Ringing the gong sounds like the worst idea.
Who's,
We aren't
I'm
exactly
sure
trying to
Nothing
advertise.
bad will happen.
I mean, I'm sure if you ring the gong, it just, you know.
It's a what do they call it? One of those, you know, when you go into a temple and you have to do the little ritual bit before you walk in the door, kind of thing.
yeah.
Yeah. I'm sure it's
All the way
Hungry
to
Ewok says I should ring the gong. I'm going to
Oh,
Hungry
okay.
Ewok
Well,
is getting
Oh.
insistent that we should
All
ring
right.
the gong.
Oh, okay. So
okay.
Hungry Ewok is
I'm going to go with Hungry Ewok for the win.
I
Hungry
don't want
Ewok
to.
says
Ring
you
the
I
ring
just
the
want to
gong.
bang on this gong all day.
All
I will
right.
take out my mace and swing at the gong.
Oh, he's got a mace too. He's got a proper hammer for it.
I'm gonna
Exactly.
break it.
Well, this is how we die.
So you bang the gong. It
Gong
is
the
this.
gong.
You gong the gong. You let me see here what happens here.
Orla's like,
because-
why am I with these
Can I-
idiots?
When I do it, I'm going to shout out, Sathmon! Boom! Ding.
Where
Please
is
tell me he
the,
comes up through the floor.
If we actually meet Sathmog, he's Baston's
go.
going to be like,
Here we
I'm your
go.
biggest fan.
Found it. You ring it, and surprisingly, nothing happens.
Oh, good lord.
No way.
It would be
See,
better-
You guys were sweating
It would be
over
better
nothing.
if something did happen, because that just means something's going to happen later.
Yeah, I'm more
Happens
suspicious now.
yet.
I'm very curious about the altar, but I understand if we all just want to get downstairs.
Yeah, I'm good with going to where we can put out the
Yeah,
flame.
curiosity doesn't take precedence over stopping Portal of Evil.
Portal of Evil.
Darn
Yeah.
it.
right.
Okay.
All right, you're just gonna go down.
We're going,
you're
we're
gonna
going
go
straight
down the
towards that
stairs?
door. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah, you all proceed down that circular stairway, and it leads out into this big area.
Boy, these guys really like pillars.
This is a vaulted hall. It's vast and dark. There are pillars with low arches made, and makes it hard to see, even with a light source. Water drips down from the ceiling and forms puddles along the uneven floor tiles.
They lied.
And a scratching sound is heard from further in the hall. It smells of wild animal droppings in this room.
Ew.
Baston, what have you done?
Yeah. Wouldn't you like to know? See, me and my goblin girlfriend were down here. Oh,
This just took a weird turn.
I don't need to know any of that.
Okay. So how far can we see then? Can we see like
not
20 feet?
Not
30 feet?
very far.
Okay.
Yeah, you can only see probably 1, 2, 3, 4. We'll say you can only see 5 squares out in front of you.
So
Oh,
about to the
wow.
middle of the room kind of thing?
Yeah, it's about to the middle of the room.
now,
Okay.
based on the smell, can I tell what the creature might be, or
Do you have a skill that would let you tell?
He's a good doggo.
hunting instincts, or a creature you want to track the scent of as your prey? You can track the scent for a full day. So, I guess not really. It's
Okay.
more for tracking.
Yeah, I mean, you could, as being you know, the kind of character that you are, you definitely know that it smells like a wild animal. It's definitely not, you know, not human droppings.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All
I'll
right.
move forward. I'm not scared.
All right.
Makes one of you.
Yeah. Which way are you gonna go? You're gonna go. There's a doorway to the south And there are 2 doorways to the left, and one is northwest, and one is just west.
I'm gonna go towards the north because I figured the place that we want to go is going to be past the big bad whatever's in here.
Okay.
It's actually sound.
I think south would be too easy.
Yeah. Sneak along the
yeah.
wall, go through the door, get out of everything.
Yeah.
Yeah. So everybody, roll me initiative.
Oh,
I
boy.
don't wanna.
We knew
Ooh,
it was
6.
Man, I'm a champ today. I'm
Nice.
rolling 5 here.
Oh, wait a second here.
coming. Ooh, I got a 5. Ah.
I got a 4.
I
Awesome.
got a 9.
Let me see here. Yeah. Let me, since you all didn't see this coming, I'm going to surprise y'all with this creature. If once I can get it.
Creature? Oh, boy.
As long as it's not a
You
plant.
see this very large beast come out from the shadows, and it's got fangs that kind of come up. It's got big pointy ears, yellow. It's almost cat-like, but it has big wings and a large spiky tail. Its eyes have turned black, solid black and glass, and it is kind of just has this purplish aura around it. Normally, you would think that it would probably be a manticore.
Okay. But
All right.
we don't necessarily think it's a manticore this time because
kind of looks like
It's a purple core.
kind of looks kind of purpley and dark, and,
and they're not supposed to be purple and dark.
Yeah.
I gotcha.
All right.
I
It
gotcha.
can't be a manticore because it's purple.
So
They just don't come in that color.
Exactly.
What?
It kind of rushes up to Bastion, who was taking the lead. Bastion, I will let you take your action now if you'd like. You can evade it, or if you want to use it, if you want to dodge it, I guess for your action you can, or you can let it take its damage and you can attack it. Which would you like to? Which would you? I'll let you take the choice. Would you rather take damage, or would you rather avoid the damage and let everybody else go?
I don't want to know what that was. All I heard was a.
Manticore.
Yeah. Let me just say, I'm playing with the sensory ball, and it made a weird sound. I'm gonna put that down. Sorry about that.
Nice.
The tension built up so much that McAnder just let it rip. I think ultimately I'm going to eat the damage. But before I do want to say, hold up my hands in a grand gesture and say, Seth Mugg begs you to let us pass.
Yeah, and it just runs up and just takes its claws and just swipes at you and does 6 points of slashing damage. And knocks you prone.
That's not bad.
Yep.
All right, and everybody else can go.
All right.
I don't know who had the.
I had a 5 right after Josh.
I had 6. Ooh,
Okay.
I'm last. I'm 9.
Okay, I am going to try Gust of Wind on it.
Okay.
Real quick, like a bunny here. If it succeeds, it's going to blast it back away from Baston.
Okay.
It's going to do. It'll do 2d6 damage if it hits a wall. I'm not sure.
Okay. Yeah, we'll say that it's close to that back
Or
wall.
a pillar, I guess. Maybe I don't know.
Or pillar. Yeah, we'll just say it's close to one of the pillars, and it's going to knock off one. It's going to.
I rolled a 1.
Okay, that's
good. Really good, right? Yeah.
That's double damage or
right.
or whatever
I can do double damage or double duration. So I'll do. I guess I'll do double damage for this because more wind is just going to make it look silly. Okay, so it'll do 2d6 damage.
We'll say it takes out. You push it so hard it goes through 2 of the pillars and
Oh
does that
wow,
much damage.
cool. Okay, so it's going to do 12 damage.
Total.
Yeah, total.
All right. Yeah, it gets knocked back. It goes through 2 of those pillars,
Okay.
and it just kind of snarls. And who would like to go next?
I think I'm next.
Okay.
I think you were next in order. Yeah.
Yeah. So now the creature has been knocked away from everybody, right?
Correct.
Yeah, it's across the hall.
Well, then I can't backstab it if it's all the way over there.
Okay, I will go over there next turn and gust of wind it back towards you. Then.
No, that's okay. I don't really want that to happen either. I can throw a knife at it. I have throwing knives.
Okay. Yeah,
So I'm going to throw a knife at it. Let's see if I can manage to get it to do that. I do not.
So you throw a knife and it just kind of goes over the Manicore's
wings off into the darkness.
Yeah, it like you see it kind of go like through the purple aura that it's kind of emitting, and it just kind of goes and hits against the wall.
I do want to say my die like leapt up. It's the white one that I rolled.
Oh, that's what you rolled.
Up on
Nice.
top of the other dice.
Just so it can
And
show you how much it
landed.
didn't work.
On an 18 to just be like
Neener,
screw you,
neener.
lady.
Yeah.
I feel like it's your tray, Amanda. Your
I've
tray
tried
may-
other surfaces.
It may
No,
be
it's not-
cursed.
It's not
Yeah.
the tray.
Yeah.
I've tried lots of other surfaces. me.
Who is next after Chrisana?
Might be Orla.
I'm
Is it
last.
Orla was last.
Oh, Orla
Okay, so
rolled
it's
high. That's
McCander.
right. So it's McGanner. Yeah.
Yeah, it's me. Now how far away from this as the Manticore?
You could charge it if you wanted to, but it's a little ways away.
I think I will probably stand towards the front of everyone in a defensive position and maybe hold my action until this thing
Yeah, I'll let
comes
you.
in at one of us.
Yeah, I'll let you. It'll probably, since you're standing the closest, it's probably going to attack you first. So, you can leave your action to evade or dodge.
Okay.
Its attack. Orla, what would you like to do?
Okay. So as a free action, I'm gonna tell Hootie, Hootie, go for the eyes, and Hootie's gonna swoop in for the eyes and claw at the eyes, and then fly on back out.
Okay, give me a D20 roll. Do we have stats for Hootie? We don't have stats for Hootie.
I don't think we did have
No.
stats for Rudy.
We'll say Hootie has to roll under a. It's dark.
He's an owl. Come on.
Oh yeah, that's true. He is an owl. Yeah, never mind. So we'll say that he has to roll under a 13.
Okay.
Natural 1 kills the Manticore. It's in the rules.
Just takes its eyes right out.
I missed.
You missed.
He missed.
Yeah,
but then I'm gonna
Go ahead. Yeah.
go for it.
No, go for it. Go for it.
So he flies in and misses, but Orla's gonna follow it up with an arrow like
Nice.
immediately.
Okay.
Yeah.
Sure.
Aha. The bird was just a distraction.
That's right.
I like
Okay,
it.
that's gonna hit.
Nice.
9. Snake eyes, really? 2
Oof.
damage.
All right.
Ah,
So yeah, you pull back and fire a bow, and it just kind of grazes kind of its shoulder and kind of slices its shoulder off, and it does a couple points of damage.
I'm so embarrassed right now.
And when you just kind of
For you, Hootie. I'm embarrassed for you.
embarrassed on your behalf.
So when you kind of nick it, it kind of does the little snarls, and it just kind of like puffs its nostrils and like just puts out a burst of like air with its nostrils, and it looks at McCander, and we're gonna see what it does. but it's going to miss because you're going to use your evade. But it kind of goes up to Makander and tries to claw attack it, and you just kind of dodge and move around, and it doesn't like the fact that you did that. And let's see here. It then charges. Who's next in line? It would probably be
Baston, I think.
Baston would be next in line. Yeah,
so Orla could fire from the back, and Corsana could throw from the
way
back. So
it charges, and just lost my place. I hate it when it does that. It charges you, and let's see what it does for damage. It does 3d6.
Oof.
2, 3. So it only does 9 points of damage, and it knocks you down.
I was already down.
Okay, so it just charges you and does 9 points of damage.
Got it.
All right, does everybody want to roll their d20 again? And
oh, okay. Well, it made up for it. I got a 19.
Oh,
13.
Okay, Makander goes 2. Christina goes 3. What does Orla have?
12.
12. Okay, Makander, you get to go.
So this thing charged past me. Is that what I'm understanding?
Yes.
So
I will actually give you a boon to this roll,
okay,
since since you're in its rear arc.
I want to try to hack its tail off. So those spikes are threatening.
Yeah, sure.
It's fair.
All right, let's see. First one's success.
Okay.
So it'll be 2d8 plus a d4. Not great. Only 5 damage.
Only 5 damage?
Yeah.
Yikes. You slash at that tail and you put a good slice into it, but it doesn't quite go all the way through. You can definitely hear it kind of roar as
you've really pissed it off.
Slice its tail, and you can just definitely tell it's not happy.
Perfect.
Christina, you're probably within backstabbing range if you want.
Yeah.
To backstab
Now
it.
it's time to backstab. Time to do.
But she threw her dagger away.
No, those were the throwing knives. I have throwing knives and the dagger.
I just thought it would be funny if that was your luck. I can finally backstab. Oh wait,
it's over there now. I have lots of sharp things with me at all times.
That's both disturbing and cool at the same time.
Okay, well, I got a 4.
Nice. Okay.
Now let's see if I can do any amount of reasonable damage. 9 damage.
Awesome. Yeah, you backstab it and just slice it and put a nice big gaping gash into its forearm, and it definitely doesn't like that. So it's going to go next.
Uh-oh.
But it's going to try to eat my face.
It does a crushing charge to Chrisana. I'm sorry. Who has the highest strength rating?
Definitely not me.
Yeah, I got 16.
Okay.
Baston has his hand up.
I only have an 8.
Right here.
It's going to. Are you closer to Makander, or who's closer, Makander or you? No, you are, because of
it just knocked him down last turn, so it's probably standing right on top of him almost.
So it does 6 points of crushing damage to you.
Ouch. Okay, that puts me out.
All right. Orla, it is your turn.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna Hootie, do me proud this time. Jeez.
Gosh, Odie.
Gosh, Hootie. What's the one?
Oh, nice. So that's going to do double damage.
Do we know what damage? I don't remember. What
We'll
we
do
used
a
last
D6.
time.
Let's do a D6 because that seems.
He's got
pretty
2
good.
claws, so I'm just like 2d6.
Well, I mean, yeah.
I'm kidding.
Oh, he was going to give it to you.
You almost had him.
You want to do 2d4?
We'll do 2d4. How about that? 2d4.
2d4. That's fair.
And we'll double it up since you rolled a 1.
Yes. Oh, well, that's kind of terrible, but anyway, it's
No.
5, so 10.
5, 10? Okay,
Yeah.
so just 10 damage. That's really good.
Yeah.
So yeah, Hootie flies in and just kind of messes with its eyes and yeah, it's just scraping and it's just roaring as this owl is just clawing at its eyeballs.
And while it stays, I'll try and fire off another arrow.
Sure.
What happens when you roll a 20 when you're firing off an arrow?
Oh, that means you go to pull back your weapon and you drop it. So next action, you'll have to actually pick it up and
I drop the bow and the arrow?
the bow and the arrow. Yeah.
You can have him roll on the table if you want to have it right here.
I'm being nice. With,
Okay.
Okay.
I feel like y'all are taking some massive. I mean, you can roll it if you really want to. I will let you roll it. Otherwise, I'll just say that you drop your weapon.
I feel like I probably shouldn't. Let's go with this.
The weapon drop. All right. I was being nice on that one. so.
Weapon drop is probably the friendliest result on that table.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think it is now Baston's turn.
So I roll.
You roll a death save now.
And okay.
You can try to rally yourself if you want by persuasion, which means you can stand up and still act, but you have to keep making death saves.
No.
No.
All right, succeed on that one.
Okay. Excellent.
Okay. So that's my turn.
No, actually, it's the Manicore's turn again. They get to
Again?
go the second time.
Oh,
I protest.
Yeah, since it got that nice tail hacked into it by Makander, it is going to totally whip its tail around, and it's going to do D12 damage of piercing damage. Which is only 2.
and how much of that is negated with my armor?
It's piercing, so I don't think it.
Oh, all right.
I think it goes through, if I'm not mistaken.
2 damage it is.
Yeah. Yeah, and now it's Aodin's turn.
Okay, I'm going to scramble over to Baston and attempt to heal him.
Okay.
I have to roll my healing, which is 14. And I rolled 14. Tie goes to the runner?
Sure.
Okay. So I heal him for 2 whole points.
Yeah.
You're alive,
better than
Baston. And that takes my whole round. Exactly, yeah.
Yeah. And now we'll let everybody do initiative again.
Okay.
Ugh.
Oh my good lord. 20.
20. So that's Aodin.
12.
3.
See you guys next year.
3. Bastion, 12.
I also got 12.
Okay. I'll let Orla go first. And Santa, what did you roll?
11.
All right. Yeah. So I think Baston gets to go first.
All right, I got to swing with my mace.
Nice.
Take your revenge, Baston.
Hiya! I have to push it.
Okay.
Oh no.
I have to.
All right. Are you going to take a condition? What condition are you going to take?
I'm not sure. Man, I did not think that through.
Well, pick a stat you don't necessarily need a ton of.
Persuasion. I don't need that. So whatever cripples my persuasion.
Charisma.
Charisma, yeah. So we'll just
There
say
we
you're.
go.
Was that? Yeah. Yep.
All right. There we go. That's 10, so that'll hit.
That'll hit, and yeah, do your damage.
Okay, excellent. Let's get some dice out here. Really? Oh my god. Amanda, we need trade dice.
Oh no!
2.
2 points of damage. All right.
That's it.
All right. Yeah, you hit that mace and just kind of swing it, and yeah, it kind of skins him a little bit, and 4.
Horrible.
All right. So it is the Manicore's turn. Who would like to? Who's in its rear? It's Makander, right? Makander and
Chrysana.
Chrysana.
Yeah.
Yep.
Would you like to forego your actions to
Dodge.
to dodge this attack?
I would. I would like to dodge. That
All
sounds
right.
great. Dodging sounds fantastic.
You know, I kind of want to say no.
Okay. That's
I only
fine.
have. You know what? I only have 6 hit points though, so I will also forego my action. I
Okay.
guess.
Okay. Orla, it is your turn.
Okay. Fly,
Use the-
Hootie!
Use
Fly!
the pointy end of the arrows this time instead of the blunt end.
Use the pointy end of the owl. That'll hit.
Nice.
If the owl kills it, we're never going to live it down.
6.
Nice. Okay. And then Orla, you'll have
Then
to
I
pick
guess
up
I
your
have to
weapon.
pick up the weapon. Yeah.
Yeah. All right. The Manticore is now going to go. And yeah, it it's going to whip its tail at Chrysana and do
But I'm
5 points of damage.
But I'm dodging.
You
Not
dodged it
me
the
anyway?
first time, yeah.
Okay.
So just
all
5
right.
points of damage. All right.
Take 5 points of damage.
Yeah. Eowyn.
I am going to try to cast Pillar underneath it.
Okay.
How high is the ceiling in here?
It's pretty high. I don't
It's
know.
a vaulted ceiling, you
Yeah,
said.
it's a vaulted
I'm just-
ceiling. So, I forget what it said. You would have to ask me, so I lost my place. Yeah, I would say, it's a second floor, so I would say it's probably 20 feet high.
20 feet. That's 3, so 6. Okay, I'm going to cast Pillar at level 2. That's going to ram a pillar up underneath it and carry it all the way into the ceiling. And it'll do 2d6 damage when it hits, assuming I can cast the spell.
Okay, go
You're
for it.
gonna squish it against the ceiling. That's
And I rolled a
incredible. Love
12.
it.
Yeah, that's my
Okay.
plan. Yeah. And it does 2d6 damage, so 10 damage.
Awesome.
So it goes right up into the roof, just crunch.
Yeah, we'll say that kind of just wipes it right out.
Oh,
Nice.
really?
And just
Squish.
you've got Manticore
Goo.
juice
Into-
coming down
into
off that pillar.
Manticore raspberry jelly. Good
Yeah.
job.
now we
And,
have raspberry to go with the blueberry. Yeah.
It's not really raspberry. Don't eat it.
And yeah, so you took out this Manticore.
Yay.
All right. I'm running really low on juice, air quotes. FYI.
Stretch.
You want to take a rest here?
You can take a rest there if you'd like.
Do you want to try and take a rest here?
Oh,
You
that
can.
sounds like a trap.
Does sound like a trap. A little bit.
I
mean-
need to rest.
Yeah, Baston definitely needs a rest. He's in a bad way.
Yeah,
So yeah, okay.
myself included.
We'll turtle up in the corner.
Okay.
Actually, you know what? We'll hang out by the guts of the dead manticore because that should dissuade anything from coming over.
Sure.
Ew.
I know it's gross,
Sure.
but any port in the storm. All right. Okay, so I'm going to try and use healing on Baston again during the stretch rest, and I succeed. So if you want to roll it, Josh, that's 2d6 healing.
I don't know. The last roll of 2d6s. All right, 7. I'll take that.
I didn't take any damage, so I'm good. Everybody else gets 1d6 backs if they need it.
Okay.
Oh, it's a 1. Oh my
No.
god.
Hey, I got all mine back. Yay.
Nice.
Yay.
Orla, you didn't take any damage at all on that, did you?
No, but I was using willpower, so I did my inner peace and restored some willpower.
Nice.
I
Excellent.
wish. Can you teach me how to do that?
I could use some inner peace.
I could use some
You
willpower.
You could try being an elf.
I could. Yeah.
Well,
you know what?
I'm not.
And I just made fun
so-
of you earlier for being an elf, so I feel bad now.
Yeah.
So as you're there resting in this in this area, this vaulted hall,
Mm-hmm.
in the upper northwest door in the corner,
Yep.
you kind of start to see some light shine through the door, and then all of a sudden it kind of turns and starts to get brighter and turns purple.
I think we might have found the portal.
Maybe.
Oh, did the manticore stop glowing when it died?
Yes.
Okay, just curious.
Fortunate.
All right. I guess we need to get through that door because that
think
seems to
so.
be our next stop. So yeah, we will hustle our way over to that door.
Let's go.
All right. You go through the door and you see. Where is it?
Purple rain.
There you go, right
Purple
there.
rain.
You
Purple
see
fire.
you see an ornate chamber with murals and lavishly decorated columns along the walls. The rock seems half molten, semi-organic, like the insides of a fossil monster. On a marble altar burns a violet fire, and there are two figures with axes that are standing at the altar.
Oh, okay.
And then the north wall behind the altar vibrates like a mirror of water.
Oh, I don't like that. That's weird.
Also, in front of the altar are two figures.
Right.
But yeah.
Okay.
Can I charge one of the figures?
Oh,
Yeah. They you charge them, and they turn around, and they look at you,
Eh.
and they are glowing purplish kind of yeah. They kind of speak to you and like, halt, fellow member, what brings you to this room? Are you ready to go and go through the portal?
All
You
hail
become-
Seth Mog.
Yes. Hail Sathmog. Let's complete your transformation and go through the portal.
Don't
And
do
can't
that.
believe this is gonna work.
Who has the blueberry juice?
Like,
And all of a sudden,
I do.
who has the two pieces of the statuette on them?
I don't think we ever established that.
No.
Well, you
I
better-
thought Eowyn had them.
I thought
Sure.
Aoden did too as well.
I mean, that's fine
Yeah.
with me. I'll carry him. Yeah.
Sure. Well, Aoden has them. We'll just say that.
Eowyn, do you
Cannon.
step out at all? Do you make yourself known?
No, actually, I'm kind of shocked that Baston went fleeing across the room towards the mirror.
Okay.
I'm doing the whole-
distraction.
Yeah, you see that these they just look really thin and sickly. They almost look like they have armor on them, but like the armor is now part of their skin, and
Ew.
like again their eyeballs are perfectly black and shiny
No.
orbs, and yeah, and they're emitting like this purplish glow, and they're like,
And Baston's jogging right over there.
"Brother, let us help you make the transition." And they kind of take some steps towards you since you have that black cloak on.
Okay. So
Can't believe this is paying off.
I'm gonna let them get close,
Okay.
and then swing with my mace,
Yeah, boy.
All right.
like a surprise attack. They don't see it coming.
Sure. Yeah. No, I'll even give you a bane to that. Or yeah,
A
a boon.
bane?
A boon. Sorry, a boon. I forget what the terminology is here.
All right, that's gonna hit.
All right.
Come on, dice, don't fail me now. I ain't rolling you two. Come here. All right, I'll take that. That's 7 damage.
Okay. So you swing at one of them and totally, hack into its side, and the other one says, "Betrayer! You've betrayed us! What treachery is this?" And then he looks directly at Eowyn, and he says, "That one has 2 more pieces, just like the one we just threw in the portal."
You
Wait,
threw
what?
it in the portal.
Oh no.
Aw.
Apprehend him. We shall terminate him and take those 2 pieces and put them with the other.
I guess technically that's a great thing for them to be doing. I mean, we can't get them if they're through the portal. That sucks. All right.
We can. One of us
well,
just has to go get it.
Yeah.
Oh.
Easy.
So I'm gonna say y'all
Initiative.
have to roll initiative at this point.
Oh dear Lord, 16.
Ooh.
Yikes.
2.
4.
6.
Who got 8?
11 again.
All right. So who had 2?
That'd be
Makanda.
McKander. Yeah, go for it.
I would like to pull out one of the blueberries in my hand, and I want to run up and dive right into one's chest, and in the hopes of like toppling him to the ground and smashing one of these blueberries into his mouth.
Okay.
Just try to like disable him a little bit.
Sure.
Oh
Sure.
my God, that's a good idea.
Give me what kind of skill would you like to use for that? Like a grappling skill or
you got brawling. That's a
brawling? Yeah, let's do a brawling skill
Yeah.
if that's
Oh, that's so bad. Okay. I'm doing it. Ooh, okay. I'm gonna push.
okay.
I'm gonna choose angry because
Okay.
I have a trait called ill-tempered. I get a boon to the reroll.
Nice.
This guy has got to eat this fruit,
Yeah.
and we got it.
Nice. Yeah.
Woo.
You tackle him and you shove that blueberry in his mouth, and he's just like,
weirdest attack ever. Here, eat this.
and like he's like almost choking on it as
Feeding
you
the
know,
pill to
he's
your cat.
eating
just
this
like,
delicious, eating it as this delicious, and then you can kind of see him just kind of mellow out a little bit, and like his purple aura just kind of like moves around a little more fluidly around his body.
drunk aura.
But yeah, he's gonna take a bane to every roll he wants to do.
Nice.
That's
You
hilarious.
really mellowed his harsh, man.
Yeah. And I'm assuming this is the one that did not take any damage. This is the one that
Yeah.
like pointed out Aodin. Okay,
Right.
cool. Let's see here. Who had 4?
That would be Baston, I think. Or no.
Oh,
Orla.
no, it's Orla.
Yeah. All right. So there's one of them that's like not all that there, and then there's the other one that is all there. So I'm gonna send Hootie flying after the one that's
Mellowed out.
seems like he could still be kind of dangerous.
Okay, the
No,
one-
we're gonna go after the
Okay.
dangerous one.
Okay, go after the one.
Yeah. Hootie, why Hootie? I can't push Hootie's roll, can I?
Not really. No, I don't think so.
Yeah, that sucks.
Doesn't have
All
any
right.
stats to really take away from, I guess.
Yeah, I'm gonna check an arrow then. All right. Well, now I'm gonna push a roll because I can't roll for crap. We're gonna go with. I'm feeling a little dirty. Let's go with 30.
All right,
All right.
That
that's
charisma
gonna
hit.
that's a hit. Awesome.
Yeah. Yes. 13 points of damage.
Wow. Yeah, you.
With an arrow? Holy cow.
Wow.
Yeah, it does 2d6, and then I have d6 damage die.
Nice.
Holy.
Yeah, you totally just pull back and hit the cultist right in the chest, and you can it takes it and just kind of stumbles back, and you can see its purple aura kind of dim down a little bit, and it just kind of looks at you and just for a second, and it just kind of like peers up with its eyes, the black eyes, and it just kind of grins with this teethy, horrible, grody grin. And who had 6?
Me.
All right,
Smashy, smashy.
sure. You
All right, that's a 9, so that works.
that hits.
And 6 total.
Yeah, you hit this last. You hit the cultist that Orla, targeted right in its chest, and it just falls to the ground. After it kind of looks and sees that it is. It sees it kind of coming out of the corner of its eye, and it just, as soon as it hits, it just falls directly down.
Nice.
All right. Who had anything after 6?
I had 19, so I'm guessing
not you.
Chrisana gets to go before
Chrisana,
me.
I think you get to go
I
next.
had 11. Yes.
Okay, yep, you get to go next.
Okay.
What would you like to do?
So,
There's one cultist that's left.
One
There's one
cultist
that's
left.
culted. Yep.
but
'Cause
are we gonna close the portal?
Well, we need to get that piece.
So then one of us has to go in the portal because they threw
Yup.
it in there.
You are correct.
I say
Well,
we
they
let the
said they
cultist
threw it in there.
impersonator do it.
All right, I'll leave you guys to the cultists. That's fine. I don't mind going through.
No, that's okay. I don't know how well being sneaky on another realm will work.
Well, maybe you'll get lucky and it'll be just on the other side of the door.
Sure, I'm gonna poke my head through the evil portal and see if I can find this missing thing.
All right, yeah, you go through the portal. You try to sneak your way in,
This is a terrible idea.
but
Oh, for sure.
as soon as you even cross that plane just a little bit, it sucks you all the way in.
Ah!
And
Okay.
it's just everybody else. We're gonna take everybody else off the screen. It's just gonna
Oh
be
no. No. Oh no.
you and
Oh
me.
no.
Just gonna
Oh,
be you and me
no!
for a minute, Chrisana.
Ah.
Chrisana, here. Let's actually turn to the black.
Oh.
We're just gonna turn it to
Oh.
the black. Although it's not solid black, so I don't know what's going
It's
on
got
here.
little leaves. but
Yeah,
that's
I
okay.
don't know what it
That's
is.
fine.
You're in this realm, and there's no way to comprehend this dimension. It's just you just can't be understood by the creatures of the world that you're from.
Okay, but is there a statue piece?
So basically what you need to do is it takes a number of willpower rolls to find your way out.
Oh.
And if you fail the roll, there are bad things that start happening.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
If
Where's my
you
willpower?
have a successful willpower roll, then yeah.
Okay. Successful willpower roll.
So basically, you need a successful willpower roll.
I don't make a successful
All right.
roll tonight.
So since you failed the first willpower roll, your character gets even more lost in this realm, and a shift of time of the day passes. So it's even longer in the day than what what you're than what you're used to. So now I'm going to go back to the other people. Let's bring back everybody else except for Chrisanna. All right, you all are in this room, and you saw Chrisanna get kind of sucked into this portal. You don't know what's going on with Chrisanna behind there, but the cultist that is kind of tripping out would like to do something, and it is not on that roll. Yeah, so it tries to get up to attack, and it just kind of falls back down just because it's like it's tripping on those blueberries, but. The one that you thought you had slain, all of a sudden, you see it start to move, and it starts to it's broken, and it just shoots straight up, and its eyes are black, and it just, even the more purple aura around it just starts glowing even more.
Phase 2. Okay.
And yeah, now it is all your turn. I will have everybody here that's on screen to roll a d20 for initiative.
8.
13.
18.
10.
18,
10. All right, 8 goes first.
Yeah, I'm gonna try to take this thing's head right off with my battle axe.
Okay.
Let's try out a new d20.
This is the one that you gave the blueberry to?
Yep. That succeeds.
Okay.
Come on, better damage. Ooh, I will take that. That is 16 damage.
Awesome. Yeah. You slice right into it, and
Wow.
there's this big gaping gash in the side, and just kind of takes off, one of its arms as well. That yeah. And we'll go with number 10. Who's 10?
That's
Maybe
me.
Orla.
Orla.
Well,
It's still standing with an arm off?
Yeah.
Jeez.
I'm just gonna roll both of them.
Sure.
Okay. Well, mine barely hits. Hootie's hits. Hootie's gonna hit for Orla's arrow. It's gonna hit for 9.
Nice. Is this the one that was resurrected, or the one that was that McCander just slashed?
I guess the one that was resurrected.
Okay. Yeah, you just take it all down. You take it down with one shot.
Okay.
It just crumbles, and this time it just falls complete to the floor, and this purple aura that it just dissipates and kind of just it almost like it like seeps into the ground, and it totally just a corpse there on the floor.
It was a corpse before too.
Who was 17?
That was 13 was me.
Or 13, Aodin. Yeah, Aodin.
Yeah.
What would you like to do?
All right. So the downed guy, I'm going to hit with a regular straight up fire, little weak old fireball, just to
Okay.
make sure. See
The
if
one
I can't.
that
One that just got dropped.
The one that just got dropped, and that the purple just okay, yeah,
Yeah, I want to try and like light it on fire. Just I don't know, maybe fire will keep it dead.
sure.
And I succeeded with the cast and did 3 points of damage to it.
Yeah, you're just lighting a dead body on fire.
Yeah. You said it was a dead body before too, Doug. But okay, so now it's a flaming dead body.
It's a flaming dead body. All right, Bastion, I think you're next.
Yep. I am last in line here. All right. So I'm going to swing at the one that's still available. Sure. That's a success with a 7.
Nice.
And let's see. Come on. Which die? There we go. 8 points of damage.
Nice. Yeah, you totally just slice it, and it kind of takes another one right to the chest area, and it just topples to the ground, and this body just lands on the ground. All right. Okay. We're going to take you guys off screen, and we're going to get to Chrisanna. Chrisanna!
I'm floating in the darkness.
Chrisanna, you are still lost in this realm. What can you get another willpower roll for me, please?
Oh, that one I succeed at.
Okay, awesome. So at this point, you're kind of lost in this realm, but you see that piece of the statuette that they threw in. It looks like the upper. What is it? You found the feet and then the chest, and this is like the upper part of it.
Yep.
Yeah, so you found it. You've got it, and it's kind of like floating around, but you grab it and you get it.
Excellent.
Awesome. And
now I got to figure out how to get out of here.
More time is So we're gonna get back to. We'll get back to you in a little bit. Keep holding tight there. All right. Y'all, so you're in this room, and
does anyone have a rope?
You know what? I do not have a rope.
I do. Yeah, I do.
What if we pull a poltergeist?
I've never seen that movie.
Oh my gosh.
Speaking as Archmaster Aodan.
I do. I have seen that movie, and I know what I know
exactly what he wants to do.
Trying to do. Yeah.
So what I'm thinking is we tie one end maybe around the altar or something, and throw the other end in, and see if we can.
Let me shout into the portal. You throw me the idol, I throw you the whip. Okay, I'm not going anywhere near the portal because I have the other 2 pieces. I don't want to lose any more pieces than we've already lost. So
that's fine.
This is all a you guys thing.
As you guys are talking, all of a sudden that last body that was toppled starts to move, and it's just springs straight up.
Should have lit it on fire.
And it just kind of has this big, creepy, glass-eyed smile at you all, and it's like, you think you can destroy Sathmog? Yeah.
We kind of do.
Sathmog is greater than all of us.
I mean, Baston would agree with you.
Sure.
So initiative again, then?
Yeah, I'll let you guys. Whoever wants to attack first can attack. This.
Well, who has the rope, Makander?
I do.
Orla has the rope.
Orla. I think me and Makander can can take on this fool, while Orla, if he would tie the rope and throw it in.
Sure.
Okay. Are you up for this, McKander? You're muted, bud.
Oh yeah. I'm not going to
Okay.
say anything, but I'm just going to gesture at the priest or whatever he is. I'm going to say, "Go ahead. I'm right behind you."
All right. I rolled a 4 for initiative.
Nice. Yeah, I'll let you just go. Like, go ahead and do what you
Okay.
want. Do your attack.
You got it. Doing the attack. That'll hit with a 13 damage. Ooh, all right, 9 that time. Okay.
Yeah, you totally just you shoot it, and it just not you shoot it. You slash it, and it just topples to the ground. And as I said, that purple energy just kind of seeps into the ground and just dissipates. And
I'm just gonna
Yeah.
stand over it like ready, like whack-a-mole.
what are y'all doing now that Bastion is taking care of this?
Yeah, just tying the rope around the altar there
The
at
altar.
the bottom.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. And then what are you gonna do?
Throw it through the portal. Hopefully,
You're gonna
Chrisanna can
throw
grab it on the other
throw
end.
it through the portal.
What
Okay.
happens when you throw it through the portal? Yeah.
So you are going to throw it through the portal?
Yeah.
All right.
One end of it. Yeah.
Yeah, you throw it into the portal, and it just kind of it extends straight out, and it just doesn't really do anything. It just kind of it's just starting to shake and move a little bit. And yeah, we'll go back to Chrisanna and see what she's what Chrisanna's going to do, and maybe she can find this. Chrisanna, you're just floating out there with this statuette. Would you like to give me would you like to roll another willpower roll?
Yes. I succeed.
Do you succeed?
I do.
All right. Yeah, you find this rope that is floating out there in this, and it looks kind of weird that there's just like this little section of rope that's just kind of just floating out there.
Found a rope.
And you're just gonna kind of
Weird.
like, yeah, I don't know what you
Okay.
want to do with it, but it's a
I'll
little piece of rope that
I'll pull on the rope.
All right.
Try to
All right.
pull my way up the
Yeah,
rope.
evidently you pulled yourself back in and out of the portal, and all of a sudden
Hey!
you appear, and everybody's kind of just standing there with two corpses, one of which is on fire, and it kind of smells like a burning body.
But
But
what I found.
yeah,
What is that?
Yay! She
It's
got
the
it.
thing. It's the part of the statue.
Just
The statue.
Jason, we can't hear you.
Duh. Sorry. That's the torso, right?
yes,
For the
For this.
yeah,
Okay,
the upper
cool.
half, yeah.
Wait,
Cool.
does Orla know about the statues yet?
Orla does not know about the
Not
statue
really.
yet.
So while McKander, go shut that damn portal after we get Chrisanna clear of it.
yeah.
And while that happens, we will explain the whole concept of defeating this great evil by assembling all the pieces of this idol to Orla. That is the whole point of what we're doing. Yes.
Oh.
Oh yeah. Yeah. Honestly, I was a little bit concerned that we were getting a little ahead of ourselves here. Just because I thought this was going to be where the great evil was going to arrive from. But hey, success.
Awesome. McKenna, what are you going to do? Are you going to use that potion to put out the flames that the purple flame that is igniting this portal?
Why am I like this? I'm gonna take when I uncork the bottle.
Yeah.
I'm gonna make sure no one's looking. I'm gonna take one little nip off it.
Oh no.
And then I'm gonna douse the
No.
fire.
Okay.
Why are you like this indeed?
I
That's
don't
a
know.
good question. That's a good question.
Interesting. Yeah.
Hopefully the only thing it kills is purple flame portals.
I'm McCander.
McCander did a dumb.
The flame water. Okay. Good to know. Good to know.
That won't come back to haunt you.
So you douse it, and it extinguishes the purple flame, and you hear it kind of sizzle, and you can almost hear like screaming noises as the flames are getting extinguished. And then all of a sudden, this mirror-like wall just kind of fades and goes away.
Elsewhere in the dungeon, you hear Farmer Man going, "No, my plants."
Yeah, and you
my blueberries are shrinking.
Yeah, so you've shut down the portal and you captured the third part of the statuette. What else would you like to do before? Is there anything else you'd like to do in this temple?
I wanted to go get some of the farmer's weedy stuff because that looks like good smoky times. But other than that, I didn't have any pressing thing to do. I mean, it would be cool to search the rest of the temple, but we might find more of these. Well, I guess we should we still be worried about purple flame guys?
Well, I don't know. I don't think so. But
No.
I think we should get our picture taken with the Shankara stones while we're here.
Not a bad idea.
Yeah.
Take a selfie.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll go visit Farmer Dude on the way out and see how his
Okay.
plants are doing. See if they've died immediately or not.
Okay.
Um,
Yeah, you go back out to Farmel, and all of a sudden he kind of greets you out in the garden, and you notice that the plants aren't quite as big as they were when you were originally there, and
are his eyes still black?
No, his eyes are not quite normal. They're a little bloodshot, but they start to have whites in them again.
Okay.
And he's like, you were successful in shutting down the portal.
Okay, now real talk. Can you reopen that portal? Did you open it in the first place?
I did not. The cultists of Sathmog opened it, and I do not know if they are able to reopen it.
Okay. All right, that's fair. It's sad that your plants are withering a little bit, but I have confidence. I have confidence that you can recover from this in some way. Were you actually an employee of the temple?
I
Or are you just like hanging out here?
tended to the garden.
So yeah, you worked for the cult.
I mean, we all have to work, right? We got to put food on the table.
Yeah, we do, but do we? At the same time,
I thought it would also be a
should-
good chance to,
You know
learn-
what? You know who could really use an excellent gardener? Baston.
Yes.
What about your lady friend, the goblin lady friend?
I don't
What
know
a-
if I want him talking to my girlfriend, you know?
Yeah, but yeah, no, I just for an employee though, he makes excellent potions. They could use him in the war effort.
I guess. I mean, I'll put in a good word for him.
Do you want me to
That
roll
just
persuasion
gives
for
me
that? To see if I can persuade him to maybe pull up
Go-
stakes and
go to the... Yeah, sure,
Yeah.
go for it. Go for
okay.
it.
I'll try it. What the heck? Wait, what am I? Persuasion. What is it? No, what? Oh, you know what? I'm going to push it. I will take the exhausted Bane and re-roll that. And I got a 7 both times, so I'm good.
Okay, excellent. Yeah, he's like, I will definitely look into this. What do you... Maladuck? Is that what you...
That is her
said
name.
her
yes.
name? Excellent. I will see if she needs my employ, and I will see if I could use her. if she could use my talents. And
I wouldn't. Yeah, that's fine. Yeah.
as he's talking to you all, he kind of looks at you all, and he stops and he meets Chrisana's eyes for a second and says, yes, I think you've endured something quite extraordinary today, haven't you?
Yeah, it was not a good time.
I hope there are no lasting effects from what you endured.
I don't like the way you said that.
Just know that when people came out from that portal, they were not the same.
Okay.
Unless, did you find the mask in the temple to protect you from demonic influence?
What? What? There was a mask to protect. What? No. Why
The
didn't you
root.
tell us about that?
He did.
I figured that you would probably find it, but evidently you did not. That's unfortunate.
Nope. Didn't find a mask. Just waltzed right into the demon realm, maskless.
Okay. Well, I'm sure you didn't spend a whole lot of time in there. I'm assuming you probably just went in and ran out, and
I don't
it
know.
was probably.
Time was really squashy in there, so I have no idea how long I was in there.
Squashy?
I'm sure you're fine. I'm sure. I just, just be careful these next few days.
Okay.
Excellent.
Oh no.
Walk it off. I'm sure it's fine.
Walk it. Yeah, you'll be fine.
All right.
If you start growing tentacles, seek medical help.
Just
Well, tentacles aren't a bad thing.
What?
did you
I'm
They are
just
for a
saying.
halfling.
did you have any of the
It'd be like Doc Ock.
extinguishing liquid left over? Is that do you have any of that left over?
Makander, did you use it all?
Oh, yeah, it's gone.
All right. You put the whole thing on the flame. It just totally the entire liquid went on the flame to put it out. Correct.
Oh yeah, I really doused it.
You just totally the entire contents of that vial. You just dumped it on that flame, and it just extinguished it.
The flame went right out.
Excellent.
Oh, we're screwed in every which way.
All right. Well, very good. I will go check out this goblin queen that you have referred me to, and good luck with the rest of your journeys. I know that there's many more events or many more villages and towns that could definitely need protectors like yourselves for these coming times that we're in for.
I feel like that's really unfortunate that they're looking for people like us.
And with that, we will call it a session for this for tonight.
I can't believe I totally forgot about the mask. I can't believe I did that.
Yeah, me too.
There was parts of the temple you did not adventure through, and
I'm sure.
Actually, if you had known, there was actually a that you could have found the mask in actually part of the temple that you went through, but y'all didn't want to go to that area, so
we were very task oriented for once. I mean,
right.
But yeah, no,
I just what's in this room? Ooh, what's in that room?
There's a couple things that that we didn't get a chance to encounter, but we encountered most of it, so that was awesome.
That's good. The folks at home can figure the rest of it out.
Yeah, we don't spoil everything for these scenarios. So if you enjoyed this, hit the like button down below. I want to thank Amanda, aka Chrisana, for joining us tonight. I want to thank Austin, aka Makander. I want to thank Josh, aka Baston. I think Jason, aka Aodin,
I almost got my face chewed off.
almost got it ripped off. And of course, Orla and Hootie, aka Will. Thank you all for joining us tonight. Remember, winning shouldn't be the only victory condition when you get to the table. We've got more actual plays coming up on the show. Be on the lookout. We've got one that we're really excited about next week, so feel free to tune in for that. In the meantime, we'll see you all next time. Bye now. This video is brought to you by Black Moon Games. Check out their products at shop-black-moon.com. I just want to say thank you again for consuming this content. I really have a passion for creating content and an extreme gratefulness for being able to have a small part in helping tabletop designers, creators make their projects a reality. There's something really, really special about that. And if you'd like to support us more, you can check out our Patreon. We have all sorts of perks, and I have a $10 a month RPG book club where I send you 2 signed RPG books a year. Feel free to check that out. But mostly, I'd love it if you hit that subscribe or follow, whatever platform you're on. It is extremely, extremely humbling, and I appreciate it so much. Thanks so much.